animals you see when you walk out your front door each day are going to depend on where you live. And if you live in North America, chances are you see squirrels on a regular basis. If you live in South America, you might not see squirrels, but you'll likely see monkeys, an animal that would catch anyone living in North America by surprise if they stumbled upon one in their yard. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 animals with you that will likely catch you by surprise if you saw one anywhere. Number 1. Is it a bunny? Is it a rat? Kangaroo? Or maybe it's a mole? No, it's none of those. It's a bilby. These nocturnal marsupials range between 11 and 22 inches long, with the males being nearly double the size of the females. They live in burrows in the desert regions of Australia, and you're usually going to find them tucked away in their burrows that they dig themselves with their pretty tough forearms. With all of that digging, it's a good thing that their pouch is open from the bottom, preventing them from being filled with dirt. Outside of their burrow, these omnivores are likely scavenging for termites, spiders, lizards, worms, fruits, or seeds, while looking out for their predators, eagles, snakes, and nowadays feral cats, which are thought to be a big part of them being categorized as vulnerable. Number 2. When this animal was discovered, most people thought it was a hoax. It had the bill of a duck, fur like a mammal, short legs, sharp claws, webbed feet, a beaver-like tail, it's venomous, and it lays eggs. Do you know which mammal I'm talking about? If you guessed the duck-billed platypus, you're correct. You can find these 2 to 5 pound toothless mammals scavenging up insects, larvae, and worms on the floor of murky waters. And since they don't have any teeth, they store gravel in their cheek pouches to grind up their food. Number 3. The tarsier, a type of primate found in Southeast Asia, and with their huge eyes, soft-looking fur, and tiny size, about 4.5 inches, they could easily make the list of the cutest animals ever. But they have a whole other side to them. They are the only venomous primate. These cuties have glands in their arms filled with a type of toxin. When they mix this toxin with their saliva, it creates a poison to deter their predators, like snakes, monitor lizards, and owls. They take advantage of the poison by licking it all over their babies at night, using it as a babysitter, while they go out and hunt, looking for spiders, termites, cockroaches, and moths to eat. If you're superstitious in any way, you may not like this next animal, the aye-aye. These shaggy black-furred mammals have yellowish-orange colored eyes, long, slender fingers, an exceptionally long middle finger, ginormous ears, and rat-like teeth. These looks seem to have earned them a bad reputation with many people living among them in Madagascar, believing they're bad luck. Accidentally stumbling upon an aye-aye is bad luck to some, but if they point their middle finger at you, it is believed they are marking you for death. Oh, and if one is found in a local village, many believe it's a sign someone in the village is going to die. Yikes. Number 5. The okapi. When you first look at this animal, you may think you're looking at a hybrid, a crossbreed between a horse, zebra, and giraffe. But it's not. The okapi is its own breed, although scientists do say the giraffe is its ancestor. You can find this 5-foot, 400-pound animal living in the rainforests of Central Africa, eating things like leaves, buds, grasses, fruits, ferns, and fungi. In captivity, they can live more than 30 years. They run more than 35 miles per hour, and their main predators are leopards. Number 6. The saiga antelope. One of the strangest antelopes out there, in my opinion. Strange but awesome. As you can probably tell from the video, this antelope has a unique type of nose thought to filter out the dust that they encounter in Central Asia. Sadly, these adorable mammals are critically endangered due to diseases, poaching, and habitat loss, declining more than 95% in the last 10 years. Number 7. A Fossa, the top predator of Madagascar. Well, other than the crocodile, but they don't seem to run into each other often since the Fossa spends the majority of its time in the treetops and not the water. Weighing in at an average 15 pounds, they are Madagascar's largest carnivore mammal, spending a lot of time jumping branch to branch, hunting things like lemurs, with an occasional bird or rodent. Number 8. How cute is the lowland streaked tenrec? They're adorable and can communicate in a way many mammals cannot, by rubbing 2 body parts together. Actually, between their bumblebee-looking colors and communication skills, you might think they're similar to an insect, or maybe a porcupine because of their spikes. I don't know, but they're pretty neat looking. If you'd like to see one of these 5.5-inch animals, you'll have to visit Ethiopia. Oh, and it is believed that they use echolocation, although it hasn't been proven. Number 9 looks like a Pokemon jumped out of a book and came to life. It's not a real live Pokemon though. It's a pangolin, a mammal covered in scales. In fact, their scales account for 20% of their body weight. Wow! Pangolins can be found in places with sandy soils throughout Africa, breaking into termite mounds with their tough claws to eat termites, of course. Sadly, these animals are critically endangered as well. Their scales are thought to be good for medicinal purposes, making them worth a pretty penny. But scientists say they're nothing more than a really thick fingernail. Number 10. Perhaps the most unique mammal in the world is one that is not only venomous, but actually injects its venom through grooves in its teeth like a snake. Has a flexible nose. It's actually designed like a ball and joint, similar to a human shoulder. Sounds like a pig, or maybe a bird. Smells like a goat, and feeds their young milk from 2 nipples located very close to their butts. The solenodon. So tell me, which mammal do you think is the strangest one? Let me know in the comments below.